January 9th, 2007, San Francisco. Steve Jobs walks on stage and says,
"Every once in a while, a revolutionary product comes along that changes everything."
He wasn't wrong. This is the original iPhone, and nothing was ever the same again. In January 2007, the best phone on the market was probably the BlackBerry, or maybe a Nokia N series. Both had physical keyboards, both had tiny screens, both required you to navigate with a joystick or D-pad. Apple had never made a phone. The mobile industry genuinely laughed at the idea. Microsoft's CEO, Steve Ballmer, went on camera and said the iPhone had no chance of getting significant market share. He was spectacularly wrong. The first iPhone was, by the standards of 2023, laughably underpowered. 2-megapixel camera, no 3G, no App Store, 128 megabytes of RAM, no copy and paste. Edge network only, and it cost $499 with a 2-year contract. That's around $750 in today's money. But here is what it had. A 3.5-inch capacitive multi-touch screen, the first real touchscreen on a mass-market phone. You pinched to zoom, you scrolled with a flick. The interface responded like it understood your fingers. Nobody had seen anything like it. The visual voicemail alone, being able to tap any message instead of listening through them in order, felt like magic. Scrolling through contacts with a flick felt like science fiction. The hardware was a 412 MHz ARM processor running a mobile version of OS X. Apple called it 5 years ahead of everything else. They were right. June 29th, 2007, launch day. People had been queuing outside Apple stores for days, not for concert tickets, not for a console, for a phone. The iPhone didn't just sell, it created a new religion of product launches. The Apple queue became a cultural event, repeated every year for over a decade. Within 18 months, Apple launched the App Store. Within 3 years, there were 100,000 apps. Within 5 years, the iPhone was the most profitable product in the history of consumer electronics. And every other phone maker? They had 2 years to panic before they figured out how to respond. The original iPhone was not the best iPhone, but it defined what a smartphone was, and every phone made since, Android, Windows Phone, everything, is a response to it. Before iPhone, phones had keyboards and small screens. After iPhone, every phone became a glass rectangle with a touchscreen. One product redrew the entire industry. That's not engineering, that's history. The original iPhone is the most important phone ever made. Not the most powerful, not the most refined, the most important because it answered a question nobody had thought to ask. What if your phone understood you? Next time, we're going to a phone that almost stopped Apple in its tracks. Subscribe so you don't miss it, and please like, share and comment if you loved this video.